Can I just say something on behalf of the private sector? Because the high season would be, we have no worries and we have pretty good occupancy because of the long haul market, but we worry about next year's slow season and shoulder season from April to around October. It's very worrisome because we used to have a lot of, we lost like 6 to 7 million Chinese, you know. So some of us are surviving because we have a more of a mixed market in our hotels, but some of us do suffer. A lot of hotels do suffer, and the restaurants, everyone else in the industry is suffering as well. And we need the Chinese to come back. We do, because they spend and they're very intrepid, adventurous. They go, what would Chiang Mai do without the Chinese, right? So they go to Ban That Thong, they go, if you want to promote crafts, anything at all having to do with creative community travel, the Chinese will be the first to experience that. So we do need the Chinese.
If I compare Thailand as a business company, Thailand is a big company. It's a mass. It's not a niche market. So in terms of doing business, we need a combination. We need a different target. We cannot selective or operate as a niche market because Thailand is so big in terms of the tourist industry. So if we are small countries, we can run as a niche market. But Thailand bigger, we have to serve every target group, namely mass and also niche, at the same time. For example, China can be mass, niche can be European, which have a higher yield, high value traveler. This can be both. That's why I said we have best from both. That's the best for the countries.
We still need the Chinese people, Chinese tourists coming to Thailand. For the long haul, it's gonna be like, the number of the tourists is not equally for the big market like the China tourists coming Thailand. I think we still need the Chinese market to recover the Thai tourism. But it's not only Thailand that we need the Chinese tourists. Every country in Thailand, they targeting the Chinese tourists also. And even the Chinese government, they attract the Chinese people traveling in domestic. So it's kind of big challenge for us to attract more the Chinese tourists. And we can see that the policies that other the government launched like 1 or 2 years ago, or 1 to 2 years, the Vietnamese also launched the visa exception for the Chinese. And also the South Korea, they just launched the new one to attract the Chinese tourists, like the group tour to South Korea. So it's kind of high competitive between country in Asia. And we have the big challenge. It's not like the short term right now. We have to still look forward, look further for the next. I'm not sure it's the decline of the foreign tourists in Thailand is kind of short term shock, or just only it will be recovery within 2 months or 3 months. But the evidence can show right now that after the earthquake or after the event like that, it shocked the tourists. Right now it's I'm not sure 8 months already, or almost 8 months already is not recovered yet. So it's time that it's not just only the government support and also the private sector. It's time to closely collaboration to push more the tourists, to push more the Thailand tourism industry, go furthermore and compete well to the Asian country to attract more tourists coming to Thailand, because we still need the tourism industry to boost the economics in Thailand right now.
This year, of course, we have a declining of the Chinese, and since the end of January, and to this month is starting of the high season, but the October we see the total of the foreigner visitor is still below last year, but we are closing the gap. So I think the next 2 months, we hopefully that we can get the number about last year, if not exceeding. And of course, everyone mentioned that long haul is increasingly coming to Thailand, but the number still cannot compare to the Chinese market, right? So we still think that the total number would be around 33 to 34 millions, yes, and at the end of the year. And I think what Thailand need to improve in the future is the connectivity. Yes, of course. When we come back from the pandemic, we see that each month that we have improving numbers of flight coming to Thailand, the number of visitors is gaining. Everyone want to come to Thailand at that time, right? But limited flight. So we know that we need to improve the flight, but the supply of the aircraft, that's the problem. But for me myself, I think that if we want to improve Chinese market, rather than the safety issue, why not we try to get another pipeline that's straight to Thailand, like a railway that can connect from China. Yeah, in the past we heard that we're gonna have that kind of project, but I think it's time that we need to develop the railway system. We doesn't need to be very high speed like in China, but that will bring a lot, because I heard that many cities in China, the tourism growth is because of the railway, and of course in European, right, the Spain, there a lot of traveler, they travel by train. So right now we use our train system just domestically. So we need to think that we can connect the pipeline, yeah, throughout the ASEAN and to direct from China. That's also the key.